State Police has this area blocked off. Now, apparently, they have a very serious green line collision down here. I'm hearing multiple people, leg, back, neck injuries. They activated quite a team over here. So we're gonna take a quick walk down and show you what we got. Like I said, this is a pretty serious one. I'm not too sure what took place or how it transpired, but pretty sure that will come out later on. Everybody all over the district is responding over here. Multiple transit units, multiple state police units, and many Boston police units have surrounded this area over here of concern. From what I understand, they called in the accident reconstruction team. This is gonna be pretty thorough. It's gonna get a lot of head spinning on this one. So we can take a quick walk down there. And they halt all inbound and outbound trains on this particular line. And this is the line where they're doing all the renovations on as well. So, like I said, I'm not too sure what took place. Pretty sure in a later date we'll find out what took place over there. So we'll take a walk up there and see what's going on real quick.
We're on the train headed to Chinatown. 10 o'clock. When we get it off, I can take that call. Yeah, 63 elevations. Up to 63, but I'm gonna make my way to state. 10 o'clock.
Gonna try to get up there as close as we can. We may not be able to get too close because they got, from what I understand, they blocked off a lot of streets over here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we can't get too close up there. We're in Comm Ave. I believe the accident took place on Comm and Pleasant Street. I could be wrong on this actual street, but somewhere in that area.
D2 H operation. What? Pick a Chinatown. 10-4.
Just bear with me while I walk up to the top of the horizon here.
The 803's off the Comm, but 10-4. Operations Alpha 112. I think that party is up and breathing now.
Now, this is St. Paul Street, right here. Let's take a quick. This is St. Paul train station. A lot of news choppers in the air just as well. Even got the Boston Fire Department hazmat team over there. So, like I said, not too sure what took place.
Go all out, last out tonight on 4, or last out on Sunday on 14. Contact 4255.
E aquela passarela que você mostrou de barco
I think that's the motorcycle squad right there. They're going on the sidewalk. Get through the traffic. Once we get to this corner right here, this might be the furthest we can get. So I'm going to show you what I can show you from here.
548 on drive. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I understand it's over 8 people injured at this time. That's the last message I just got.
Does anyone interested in overtime at the last tap on shift 4 tonight and a last tap on 14 for Sunday?
Oh, sorry about that.
4255. That's the last tap on 4.
Pretty serious accident up there.
14 for Sunday, contact 4255. I'll channel 1840.
Oh, don't stop. Delta 820.
23.
With 22, we're at 497 Calvin. Now, Unit 2, now over on C11. Thank you. Hey, where you at? Last Central from supervisors. I apologize.
No problem, what happened?
It's one ambulance taking off. I believe 4 people went to St. Elizabeth in one ambulance. And then you got multiple Fallon ambulance, Boston EMS, and several other outside agencies.
On that last solo for that overtime, that's for supervisors only. That's for last tap for tonight, 4, and a last tap on Sunday, 14. That's for supervisors, 4255.
I don't know how this happened, but this train looked like it collided with another train. I'm not too sure how this could happen, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little closer look what's going on over here. Multiple firefighters. Train looked like it got hit from the rear. That's what it looks like, but I could be wrong.
Go ahead. So I was unable to locate that party anywhere at the station or in front. 10-4.
Operation on the Delta 101. Tonight's operation.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
All right.
Pretending like I'm just like you guys.
Yeah, that's okay.
How does that even happen?
I was just saying the same thing.
Like, you know, like I don't understand.
I don't know how that happens either. The teachers spend so much money on other stuff. I can't correct these issues right here.
No. So I'm trying to figure out, was this train connected to that train?
No, they were separate trains.
Okay, these two were separate trains.
Right.
But how did this? There's somebody in here driving, right?
Well, that train's going outbound.
This one's going outbound, so
Right.
obviously there's nobody.
They're on the other side, the other car.
The other car.
Right.
Okay. Never seen it coming.
But this train driver here had to see it come because he's in the front, right?
So how does that happen?
That's a good question.
What was he doing?
That's a good question. We got to talk to the MBTA about that.
What was he doing?
What was he doing?
Yeah, because
How did he not see that?
yeah, he was on his cell
Hey,
phone.
the other. Yeah, there's like 8 people that I know of that got injured.
That's bad.
Taken to St. Elizabeth and different hospitals. Yeah, 4 people, 1 ambulance.
Hey Andrew, I don't know if you're gonna want
That's
to park
terrible.
there.
This is my train. I ride every day.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I want to know the signaling system, is that working properly? Because the signaling system shouldn't allow 2 trains to be that close together.
I know.
It's
Never happened.
supposed to pace them out. Trust me, I know all about that.
It's
supposed to pace them out.
That's the question.
You're supposed to pace them out at least 5 minutes apart from each other.
Oh, and they're never that close. These
No.
trains are never that close.
They're never that close. You're right. So that's the other question we gotta ask. Yeah. Well, the chief's gonna answer a lot of questions.
Oh man.
They got.
With the 516, possibly went through Charlie 516.
Are you the police?
No, I'm a YouTuber. I'll give you my card so you know who I. You'll find this on YouTube.
Okay. So you're doing your own little.
I got my own thing. I'm a community advocate. Hold on, that's the wrong one. I could give you that one too, but actually, give me a second.
How does this happen?
I want to know the
How in the
same thing.
world does
I
this
want to
happen?
call the T and ask him how can that happen. That's me right there. I also do handyman work too, but I don't try to advertise that too much.
Handyman like what?
I apartment stuff, like fixing around the apartment, like.
The operator has left. The operator, Shaver, are you still here? Can you hold off on that ambulance?
Wow, this is.
Negative there. Bravo 216 to operation.
Bravo 216, go ahead.
Clear. Would you notify the state? You got a 1-car motor vehicle accident. No injuries. Right at the entrance to the Constitution Beach on the Orient Heights side.
District 14 has 3 last taps available for tomorrow. Interested, contact 4210. Again, that's District 14 has 3 last taps available for tomorrow, Saturday. Contact 4210. Alpha Channel 348.
Additional units could hold all traffic during the incident. All non-essential traffic at the incident.
What are they doing? So, did you guys anybody witness it?
I didn't get nobody to witness it. No.
It looks like that one was moving and maybe that one wasn't because obviously much more damage to that one.
But that one should be going outbound. It shouldn't be going inbound. That's
You
not.
think it got hit from the rear?
Yeah, because that one should be traveling outbound.
Yeah.
If it's traveling inbound on the wrong track,
on the wrong
that's
track.
definitely a problem. So I'm assuming the T had it right and the train was going outbound and not inbound on the outbound
So
lane.
it's probably that
That operator there should have hit that one.
Oh, they were both outbound.
Both outbound. That's what it looks like. If they had that coming inbound on the outbound track, that's definitely a problem. That'd be a serious problem. If anybody even authorized that's a major problem. I don't think anybody in their right mind would authorize something like that. If they're smart. But the T don't have smart people anyway, so they put a bus lane in the middle of a Columbus Ave. I don't know if you've seen that. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
So you think that all 8 went to St. E's and 4 went in one ambulance?
Yeah, 4, that for sure. 4 went to St. Elizabeth's in one ambulance. And then there's a few others that went to different hospitals. I was supposed to be doing something totally different. Got a
part of the plan. They just made all this nice.
Oh, this is new construction. Yeah, it's still under construction. But that's gonna be the general manager is gonna have to answer a lot of questions. He's gonna have to answer a lot of questions on this. Thank you, buddy. He's supposed to hit the ground running. I think he hit the ground running the wrong direction. What's going on, my man? They said the general manager, is supposed to hit the ground running when he took office. And somebody told me that he's gonna hit the ground running the wrong way. And so I believe them too. I heard that from a wise man. He told me that general manager was gonna run the wrong way. And he sure did run the wrong way. He's not doing a good job. Not at all. If you see all the stuff the T is going through and what they're dealing with,
It's never been like that.
and how they spend the money in the wrong areas,
Going down.
it's bad. Like, I don't want to expose it all too soon, but it's really bad. General manager won't even return your phone calls, just so you know. Try calling him and see what he does.
101 on 431 Random Robert, if you want to.
Well, he's got the answer to a lot of people, because this is going to get other people involved. As a matter of fact, they should call OSHA on this one. This should be an OSHA
They probably will.
OSHA should get involved in this too.
Yeah, they probably will.
That's an accident.
I won't be taking the green line tomorrow, at least not in the morning.
Well, for that to happen, somebody made a big mess up.
Yeah,
That's not an accident. That's a screw up.
That person was texting.
That train's off the tracks too. I don't know if you can see it. That wheels are off the That's a pretty hard hit to knock the train off the tracks.
Alpha 110.
Let's see what else they got going on over here.
Take care.
Take care. Be safe out there.
Taking this again. Operator Alpha 111.
Let's go high up and see what we see.
Sir, can I have you head to Tufts Medical Center and do a follow-up into parties from the Charlie accident?
Like I said, I don't know how this can happen unless you're not paying attention. Even if you were going on different tracks, you have to see the oncoming train coming at you. There's no way you cannot see that. And if this train was going inbound on the outbound side, wow. I don't even want to even think that was what the case was.
Lady in that bring up your chair. And then lock the building wall.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I would hope they did not do that. But then again, that's what they could have. The T's not that smart, so they could have done that. No, they can't be that. They can't be that dumb. There's no way they could be that dumb. To send an outbound train on an inbound track.
Alpha 41.
Or the inbound train on an outbound track, rather.
Can you head over to Insomnia, please?
All the local media is out here today, guys. Everybody's out here.
They have video footage of the manager wants to file a report.
We got channel 5. We got channel. I think we got a lot of channel 5 investigators out here. Everybody's gonna be out for this one. How you doing, my man? They're gonna do some measurement of the tracks right here. I'm not too sure what that device does, but they're doing something about the tracks.
So if you can go to the St. Elizabeth, just follow up with injured parties.
Oh, they're checking for power. Make sure the power's off. That's what he's doing. Make sure there's no current coming down. Because the power's on top, the neutral's at the bottom. Making sure you got a clear thing before they can drop those lines. If you don't have that and you touch those trains the wrong way,
Operations calling a kilo.
you will be in trouble.
Delta 902.
Sir, I'm not sure if there's anybody there that you can spare. I do have one call that EMS is heading to about a 21-year-old female unresponsive that overdosed.
She's like she's injured as well.
At 199 North
Not too
Harvard.
sure what happened with her.
Delta 902. Yeah, you can have a service call respond to that call. This is pretty much getting settled down, and I'll give you an update in a couple minutes when I think with the MBTA, find out what they're going to need from us regarding traffic.
Okay, got it. Kilo 414. You would find
That's sad. That's very sad. That's not good.
0414, ma'am. I'm at Comm Ave in Pleasant, but I can break away. This is what
I think she was. It looked like it.
I have it. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's
Looked like she was one of the operators.
North Harvard. Says Department 5.
A lot of T employees going to speak out on this one. Trust me.
I have it.
Both going outbound.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. That's definitely not supposed to be like that.
548. Sir, do you know how many were transported to the hospital there?
He's gonna call it over the phone. He's on the phone with a Tango 3.
10-4.
Yeah, they stopped at counting at 8. I think the number went higher than that, but they definitely stopped counting at number 8. Like I said, not too sure what transpired, but all we know right now, there's multiple injuries on the green line. Several different ambulances took patients at several different hospitals. At least 4 went in one ambulance to St. Elizabeth Hospital.
Delta 2314, call please.
I have it.
All the top big wigs are gonna be coming down for this one. Like I said, this is something that should never happen. This is something that never ever should happen. Not in this day and age. It should never happen. For all the technology that we have, this should never happen. When I said the T does not spend the money properly, I mean the T does not spend the money properly. Like, a 5-year-old kid could prevent this from happening. And I don't know if these trains have them, but I wonder if they have those things that trip the brakes if you don't stop at the stop sign. Some train systems do have them. I don't think this one has it because I don't see any markers on the tracks. Even if the driver was to not stop, they have devices that will stop the train if the driver does not adhere to the traffic signal. And I don't know why they don't have this on this line. Let's see what we got over here. How you doing, my man? Like I said, this is pretty serious. A lot of people ride this green line over here.
Delta 902.
902.
How are we doing with the calls?
Just one call for removal that 104 was preempted from.
All right, this is settling down now. I'm going to keep the Kilo 202. They're going to be on the odd side. That's the outbound lane, and then I'm going to need another 2-person unit. You can assign them to be on the inbound lane.
All right, Kilo 102, if you can take that post.
Ma'am, can you repeat the post location?
Yeah, 902, can you repeat that? Sorry, I'm on a call back.
It's going to be opposite of the Harry Gannis Way on the inbound lane.
I think when the T has accident like this, they should have an independent investigator investigating these accidents. The T should not be allowed to investigate their own accidents. That should be unheard of. Never in life should the T should not even be stepping foot on those tracks. They should have an independent investigator come out here and investigate this whole scene. When it's that serious, I think an independent investigator should investigate that, not the T. I think somebody else should be. They shouldn't be doing it, not themselves. DOT, anybody else, but not them.
NTSB.
Yeah. But the T should not even be tampering with that. That could be considered tamper with evidence right there. Trust me, I've done a lot of investigations, and you should not have your own people doing the investigation when it's this serious. To bring transparency and accountability, you have to have an independent investigator come out. Sometimes two. The other thing I noticed, they dropped the train, what you call those things, the arms down way before anything. I guess that was a safety precaution, but still. Then they got to document the time they dropped those arms down. The fire department could have done it, or the T could have done it, but somebody dropped them down. And they should note the position that they were in before they dropped them down. He's taking pictures here. I wonder if he's gonna get good footage or not, but I should ask him some questions. Maybe he won't answer him anyway. I'm gonna attempt to ask him some questions. Sir, which way would that train go? Was it going inbound? You can't comment on it? I kind of figured that he wasn't gonna comment on it. But he knows which way it was going though. And if it was going inbound, then somebody's in trouble. Maybe he might comment. Sir, do you know which way that train was going on the track? Nobody wants to comment on that now. Gonna have conflicting stories. I think a witness told me it was. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like I said, this is going to be an ongoing investigation, and if this doesn't get a lot of heads spinning, I don't know what will. I'm gonna ask everybody that comes by here that question to see who answers it. Who said that? Who said that? You said it? But under what authority?
You have to get on the other side of the street, sir.
Who said that though?
Because you're in the middle of the street. Okay? Thank you. There should be a camera zone where everybody is.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
they're just taking me hot. I'm just telling them, okay, turn it off. Thanks, man.
We were here for about 20 minutes. And
No, I know you're not.
we were here for like 20 to 30 minutes. No one said nothing.
Okay.
I got a proof, so you got to get off.
Is that's not even lawful order? That's not even lawful order for him to even say that. They always say that because they don't want you to get good footage. That's why they say that. That's not even a lawful. I know. I got what I need too. But they say that because they don't want you to be
On the other side, sir.
Yeah. I got a question for you. Since you engaged in the conversation, what's your name and badge number?
1908.
1908.
Yep.
Okay. Who's the acting superior officer over here?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You don't know?
Nope.
You work this district, right?
Sir, you just got to get out of the street. That's
I got you. I
all.
just want to find out.
No problem.
You don't know the superior officer?
I don't.
You don't know who your supervisor is?
I'm just saying you got to get out of the street.
I know, but you don't. Your supervisor. You don't know who your supervisor is? You don't know your supervisor? Really?
Nope.
All right. Name again?
Driscoll.
Driscoll. Okay.
Yep.
I'll make sure that he does. You too, buddy. He doesn't know who his supervisor is. That's strange. He works on the force and doesn't know who his supervisor is. He doesn't know who his supervisor is. I never heard anybody work a job that don't know who their supervisor is.
199.
And D4 always has a look at this. Supposed to be directing traffic. Where's the police at when they're supposed to be directing traffic when there's road rage out here? Hey officer, you want to handle that road rage over there? You want to handle that road rage? Officer, handle that, man. Handle that. Look. Do your job, man. Come on. You got road rage over here. He's sitting in the cruiser. Unbelievable. 2 officers sitting in the cruiser while road rage takes place right in front of them. 2 officers sitting in the cruiser with road rage. Come on. Like, no, I gotta find out what these guys are doing for real now. Officer, did you not see that a little while ago? The road rage incident right here.
I'm trying to drive here.
But no, you wasn't driving. You was parked, sir.
You're trying to argue with
No. Check my YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to you right quick. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna be very sensible to you. I do a lot of YouTube videos,
problem, sir.
but you're gonna see this later on External Affairs Porter.
Okay.
There's a road rage incident right here.
I didn't see it, sir.
You didn't see it? All the people were pointing at it.
I didn't see it,
So
sir.
if somebody got killed right there, you wouldn't even see that?
Sir, I didn't see it.
That's unacceptable, sir.
Okay.
That's very unacceptable. Unacceptable for the Boston police to see that. There's a road rage incident right in the middle of the street, and this transit officer sat and watched it too. All these people right here saw it. You guys saw the road rage, right? Yeah. I don't care. I already got my footage. But he said to bust our balls anyway. Everybody was over there. Nobody. You know what? There was a road rage incident right there, and he didn't say nothing about it. The car cut another car off. No, right while he was sitting in the car. And these people saw it. They all saw it.
I live in the tower
I'm like, that's unbelievable. You got a road rage incident happen right in front of the police, and they won't even address issues like that. And I wasn't trying to argue with him. I'm trying to say, did you see a crime potentially taking place? We're gonna kind of mingle in the crowd a little bit. Did you see that road rage incident right there? There was like a little road rage incident, like right there. The police officer said he didn't see it, so I was trying to figure out how he didn't see that. Now, if you guys see it, how come he couldn't see it? Like, he's literally like right there. The car beeps the horn. The guy cuts the car off, and I'm like, how do you don't see that?
Did you see it happen?
I didn't see the train crash. No.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that. No, I wish I did. I would have got more footage on that one. That's unbelievable. So we need to train. We need to train the Boston police a lot better. They need a lot more training out there. You're supposed to be vigilant and aware of everything, all your surroundings. I don't know if they saw. Did you guys see that road rage incident right there? You missed it? Okay. There's like not even like five.
I heard lots of honking, but I didn't see
Yeah, that was the honking. There was two cars cutting each other. They were playing like cutting each other off back and forward. And he finally stopped the industry and cut the car off. And the police sat there and didn't do anything about it. It's weird. Unbelievable.
What is happening here?
Well, we got a train accident over there. That's the major incident. The earlier, just a little while ago, was like a little road rage over here too. But so that well, that's the question. No one wants to answer. That's the outbound track, so they should be going outbound. But if that train was going inbound on the outbound track, that'd be a major problem. It shouldn't happen, but I'm not saying it won't happen. The T hit. You see what I'm talking about? That train hit the other train.
So no one's injured, right?
Oh, a lot of people got injured. Yeah, about at least 10 people got injured that I could think of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The driver could be in danger, right?
See, I don't know if the driver was going inbound or outbound. If the driver was in that car going inbound, he probably got the most injuries.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that they were going outbound and they got hit from the rear. I'm assuming that. That might not be the case though. You're welcome. So I'm gonna take a little walk around here and see. So when you guys see that, I don't know if I got all the road rage on camera, but when you see I'm gonna upload the full entirety of this video so that everybody can see exactly what took place. He tells us to get off the wall, and he only said that because he just wanted. He was under no authority of saying it. He just said it because he wanted to say it. And for him not to know who his acting supervisor is, man, you work with those guys every day. Like you can't say the Bravo, no, he's Delta 911 or Delta 920 or something like that, and say he's the supervisor. Then that's the serious thing. I seen that. They're not. They don't know that though. See, no one's directing traffic. What, the train?
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened, but it looked like this train hit the back of that train. I'm not sure. I don't know any eyewitnesses. Did you see it? You didn't see it, did you? Well, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I'm assuming this train hit the back of that train. From the looks of it, that's what it looks like. I can't be 100% positive. And I'm not going to try to recreate this accident, even though we could. But I'll let them do that. But I think there were some eyewitnesses out there who were out here earlier that did see it. The officers are so busy telling people not to, where they can't stand. Never mind anything else. Those are actually Boston cruisers over there too. Those are actually Boston police cruisers in transit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might find somebody who really do know what happened. I'll check around, but I'm assuming that both trains are going in the same direction. I could be wrong. Yeah, but even then they shouldn't be that close together anyway. They should be at least 5 to 10 minutes apart from each other. They should not be that close. Yeah, trains should never be like less than 5 minutes apart from each other. Yeah. And unfortunately, the T will never answer any of those questions. They won't. Like if you ask them a question, they won't answer them. They know the answers, but they won't tell you. Watch, I'm gonna ask this guy right here. I know they know the answer, but let's see what they say. I got a quick question. How far apart should the trains be when they're on the tracks?
Oh, we're not train people, we're bus people. We're getting the buses here.
You're getting the buses?
But they have signals they're supposed to watch.
That's what I thought.
We don't know what happened. It could be equipment failure.
They have signals they're supposed to be watching.
Yeah.
That was my first question. Where's the signals at?
Probably equipment failure.
That's a big problem too. No, you gotta answer tough questions, man. Trust me, I'm gonna be like you guys one day. Actually, you know who I am, right? I'm external affairs porter. I'll give you my card. I met Peter a couple of times. Yeah. Let's see if I get the right one here. I'll get that one in like 2 seconds. But yeah, I'm all around getting all kind of good stuff and bad stuff. That's me right there. You check me out on YouTube. All right. Nice talking to you. I met Steven and a few other you guys on your team. Sometimes you got to go there and ask questions, but catch them on the spot. Catch them off guard. How far should the trains be apart from each other? At minimum 5 minutes apart from each other. At minimum. If they're any less than that, then you're already creating you're on direct. So transit's communicating on direct.
Operation to Bravo 319. 319 southbound. Just get to the Cambridge City Hospital that ended the company.
We got one saying it could be possible equipment failure. Another said it could be possible driver error. So, not too sure what it is. Let's take a quick walk around. I might catch another person off guard.
10-4.
Here's my man right here. What's going on, my man? What you been up to, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right. Okay. Yeah, he's usually on the night crew, but he's out on days like me today. Got a lot of friendly faces out here. Just look, she's gonna run to the back of the car. She's not even paying attention. They need to turn the lights on. They're so worried. They're so worried about. You know what? I'm gonna say it to a police officer. See what they say. I'm gonna catch it. No, I'm gonna mention to them because at least they can't say they weren't aware. Or a train hit another train. So two trains collided with each other. And not too sure how that happened, but they got a serious problem going on there. They don't want you to be on this side because they don't want you to get footage, but hey, I'm gonna get footage as much as I can. There's another right here.
Form. The muscular breakaway.
Guys, remember the train car numbers.
Yes.
Remember the train car numbers. And then later on, for your requests, where those cars are supposed to be coupled together at. That's how you investigate. You're gonna ask the T documentation of where these cars were coupled and how long they have been coupled and who maintains the coupling. All that has to be brought up in front of investigators. So get you all the car numbers so you guys can remember what they are in the future.
10-4.
Take a quick walk over this way. The police officer was so busy telling people to get off the medium. He's not telling this car to put his lights on because he's in the travel lane. Plus, he's obstructing the roadway. See, Boston police need a lot of training, and I can offer some assistance if they want it. But if they don't want it, I can't give it to them. All right, so just remember those cars, and if you ever want to FOIA request this information down the line, they'll tell you what cars were coupled to what trains and who coupled them. And they're supposed to have all kind of documentation of how they were coupled, who coupled them, what station they were coupled at, how often are the couples checked. Should be a whole lot of documentation on those trains. That's if the paperwork's not hitting the shredder right now. I don't know if you know it or not, because you're transit, so you probably don't know. You see that car right there?
Yeah.
A lot of.
Hang on, sir.
All right, go ahead. And he's busy on the phone, so he doesn't care about pedestrian vehicle safety. His phone call is a little bit more important, so we'll let him conduct his phone call.
Kilo 104.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, I know when we responded to that call, we preempted from a call you just dispatched us. Do you have anything you need us to go back to?
Yeah, just 105 Alston Street. I tried to call back to see if that guy was still there, and she wasn't answering. I called her a few times.
Okay, ma'am, we're heading over there.
Thanks.
Like I said, we're not too sure exactly what happened, but a lot of questions are going to have to be answered. A lot of questions. More questions than you can imagine are going to be answered on this one. And let's see what else we can. How's it going? Okay.
Kilo 414. 414. Ma'am, can I cover you with an I number, please?
Operations to Bravo 417.
801.
And receivers to the hospital. 10-4.
Somebody finally put a cone out. Are you a reporter?
Yes.
Who you report for?
Daily Free Press.
Daily Free Press. I wonder if I heard that before. I might have. Is that based out of Boston?
Yes.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's a college.
It's a college thing? I'm gonna check it out. Daily Free Press.
Yes.
I got you. It's always good to see different things out there in the community.
What do you work?
That's who I am. I'm on YouTube, External Affairs. I try to report a lot of good or bad. I don't care what it is. I just put it out there. Sometimes I be too blunt, sometimes I'm not blunt enough, but it is what it is. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
There are quite a few reporters out here, and they're doing their job. They're reporting what they see, what they find, and trying to get as accurate information as possible. they're going to be out here for quite some time. This may last all the way into midnight, conducting this kind of investigation. And I seen an investigation like this before, and they could last a long time. Because there's a lot of report writing, a lot of evidence to gather, a lot of pictures to be taken. It goes on and on. It's non-stop. Especially at this kind of magnitude, it's gonna question a lot of people's integrity. And there may be some people stepping down in office. It may come down to that. We're not sure yet. I think Boston police should call their fatal team to investigate this as well, to be honest with you. But after all, it did happen in the city of Boston. They are on the same track. We don't know which direction they were heading though. Nobody knows that. They know, but they don't want to say anything. I know people know what direction they were going, but they don't want to say anything. I think they were going the same direction, but I could be wrong.
And one hit the other.
Yeah,
Right?
but there are alleged allegations that they were going on opposite directions too. So I don't know if that's true.
Like going head on.
Yeah, but if that happened, then that would be not good at all.
Say it's possible that one of them lost their brakes.
They shouldn't lose their brakes though.
Well, you'd be surprised how stuff can happen.
Yeah, they shouldn't lose their brakes. Because if you lose your brakes, all you got to do is just kill the power and the train will stop.
Not necessarily.
They shouldn't be going that fast in the first place.
No, I agree. But if they lost their brakes, they have no control. There's nothing they can do.
Well, you got front and rear on both cars too.
Yeah.
You got front. You got two operators. So if they lost brakes in the front, they can put brakes on the back.
Only the operator in the front is actually operating the train, though.
Right, but he can override it on the back if he turns it over.
No, he can't.
You can't?
No.
Not at all? So what's the emergency pull cords for on the door?
That's an emergency to get out.
No, but that's also stops the car from moving too. You can't get out the car when the car's moving.
Yeah, but if they have no air brakes.
No, those brakes on that car is supposed to work whether you have brakes or not. They're designed that way.
Trust me, I'm a railroad guy. They have air brakes. If the air brakes fail, no matter what those red levers inside do, if you lose your brakes, that red lever's not going to do anything.
So you tell me there's no secondary brake system at all?
I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
I'm just taking
okay.
educated
I know.
guess. I have no idea.
I'm going to go along with that. I'm going to investigate and find out, but they should have a secondary brake system. In the event that they lost those brakes.
I'm not a T guy, so
right.
I can't tell you.
I got you.
I'm just saying what comes to mind.
I respect that. You're giving me an honest, educated guess. Like what you know, what you think of, or what you can think of at this moment.
Yeah.
Only reason why I say that because over the doors there's supposed to be emergency.
Yeah, I know, but if they have no air brakes and those red levers don't do anything.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not familiar with this equipment,
right.
so I don't know.
No, I know. I'm not either.
I'm just taking a guess.
How you doing? I'll find out. Later on, I talk to somebody who knows about it. Cause I don't know about it either. But I'm assuming they should have a secondary brake system on there.
Yeah, see, they only have one little joystick that can speed control and brake. So
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're fine. It'll come out. It'll come out. Not right now, but it'll come out later on.
Oh, of course.
It always does.
Oh, of course.
My whole thing is, even if they lost brakes, I think they shouldn't have been that close together. Hey, how you doing, man?
What's that?
They shouldn't be that close together in the first place.
Yeah, during rush hour, they're always close together.
They shouldn't be that close. But if that's how they do it, then that's how they do it. But
again, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I'm just rattling off the top of my head. Not from experience, but just thinking off the top of my head.
You're right. I got you.
All the possible scenarios that could have gone wrong.
Now, this one scenario I think could have happened. The driver of this train could have been blinded by solar glare. And the solar glare didn't allow him to see that train in front of him.
That's not...
I'm playing devil's advocate on that one. You know, I'm just going to say, allegedly, there could have been some sun shining in his eyes, and he couldn't see the train in front of him, and he was just going at regular speed and hit the back of the... No, that's just,
much damage.
It is. I agree. I agree.
Too much damage.
It is too much damage, but it happened.
Sure. Are you a transit investigator?
No, I'm a YouTuber, but I do investigate some things though.
Okay.
I don't investigate a lot of stuff, but it depends on what it is.
Okay.
And I have investigated things in the past and found, found things out.
And again, don't.
No, I'm not gonna
say is off the record.
I'm not gonna trust me. I'm not gonna hold you to that. Even the stuff I'm saying, I'm just alleged. Everything's alleged, but we don't know the facts. At this point, anything is alleged because I don't know what happened.
Operation all units at Comm Ave. It's going to be plus 1 hour at this time. Plus 1 hour.
Yes, it's interesting how that train can do that, and it was coming uphill too. So if it did lose its brakes, it shouldn't be able to propel uphill. Well, then again, those run off a DC. They run off a DC motor.
No, they run off of the catenary, overhead catenary wire.
Yeah, but it's powered by a DC motor inside the car.
Either DC or AC, I'm not sure.
No, it's all DC. All that's direct current, yeah. I know that part because I did that. I can't say what I did, but I did that. I know that's definitely DC current, 600 volts DC. And there's a DC motor that operates it.
Again, that's more than I know.
But if you lose your brakes on the DC motor and you still got power, you can reverse the motor and stop the car that way too.
Again, that's
that I do know. That I do know.
You got me beat on
You
that.
reverse the polarity of DC motor, goes the opposite direction. So I can investigate that crash, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I actually could probably find out what really happened to that, just knowing what I know. But
you got me beat
with the
there.
facts that I know about that, if you reverse the polarity and the DC motor goes the opposite direction, it tells me that it's more driver error than anything else.
Well, I wouldn't be so quick to assume it's driver error, but that's also.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume because I'm gonna assume it's driver error. Because now that I put we got here before you got here.
But you didn't like me?
I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it. The people that did see it, they're probably over on the other side over there.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see it either. I got here after the fact too, but there are some eyewitnesses that probably won't talk. You might be able to get them out of them though. Just talk to them the right way. They might talk to you off of camera. They won't talk to you on camera. That's another key factor. It's very interesting now. That actually steps up the.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not sure. It could have been. Probably, see, I think we're checking the brakes now on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. And then I don't know if this is true either, but I think they have a monitoring system back at their headquarters that tells you when the trains are too close. Because they have GPSs inside the trains.
That sounds right.
And I'm not going to say 100%. We're going to say alleged. Allegedly they have a.
Out here, and this is this is just speaking off the top of my head.
Right.
Out here, I'm not sure. But down underground, they still have a CTC, centralized traffic control system.
Right, yeah.
Or some form of centralized traffic control.
And they do.
CTC blocks or something.
And I know the red line and the orange line has it. This line has it, but I don't know how effective it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How this happened?
I don't know how it happened. We're all speculating at this time. We know that two trains collided. We don't know which direction they were heading, but we do know that the impact was two trains.
The other thing too is they're both on the same track. So
right.
That's the westbound Boston College track.
Right.
So either they were both going westbound, or somehow they got lined up on the same track.
Exactly. It's two scenarios. So there's only two scenarios it can be. Either they're going in the same direction or they both go in the opposite direction.
I think this.
I want to hope they're going the same direction.
Yeah.
I want to hope that.
Yeah,
I want to hope that they didn't put two opposite trains on. I will hope they didn't do that. I'm gonna rule that out. I'm gonna hope that they went that.
I think they were probably both westbound trains.
Yeah, I'm assuming that too. I just.
They could switch is like.
Well, they do have a switch up further down the next.
Yeah, but that's manual. That has to be.
Somebody has to manually control it, right?
Manually hand throw that switch.
Yeah.
Hand throw the interlocking switch.
Right. So that's a good question. And if they did send somebody down the track, it should have been
usually when they bust it at night, they have someone out when they have someone at the change track.
Yeah.
But yeah, down there, someone has to manually throw that interlocking switch.
Unless they left it in the wrong position.
No, that's
you
not
don't think so? I would hope not.
That's not possible.
I mean, this one obviously has this space bent up.
Right.
But I'm trying to think, did it hit this car? Or what
unless you hit that one there.
I mean, I don't see
Or that. Well, if you look at the other one on the other side, I don't know.
Those two cars were probably coupled together.
Yeah.
They probably uncoupled them.
They just couple. Yeah, you're right. They just uncoupled those two. So you look at the second car over here. These two cars are uncoupled now. They were coupled together.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, they were at one point.
See, my guess is those. If what I'm thinking, if one of them lost their brakes, because you can see the doors on this one,
right,
in the back there, they're kind of slightly ajar.
Yeah.
So my guess is once you lose if you lose the air brakes, that those red levers just open the doors and that's it. But that's my guess.
Right. You know what? I don't know about that. I honestly don't know about that. I don't know if they even use the air brake system on there. I don't even know.
They do have something.
I know the orange line has the air brake system, but this system here, I don't know if they have an air brake.
It's all trains have air brakes.
Yeah, no, now you got me thinking. I'm gonna have to really do some studying on that now. I'm kind of rusty when it comes to the that.
Listen, I'm not. All trains.
Yeah.
For the most part, they all have some kind of air brake system.
Yeah,
vary,
this is like a light rail, so I'm not too sure to what extent they have it.
Heavy rail and light rail are two different things.
Right. So I know the heavy rail does have the air brake system for sure.
Yeah, they do.
This system here, I'm not too sure how they start.
They have a similar braking system.
Right.
I'm not
know
sure
what? Me and you are gonna brainstorm tonight. We're gonna figure this out. we're gonna figure it out, man. We're gonna brainstorm it together. We'll figure it out. Cause the two heads are better than one. You know that?
Yeah. Just do me a favor. When you before you put that on YouTube, mute my voice out, please.
I'm gonna try. Well, I don't get your picture on it. I'm
still mute my voice out.
I'm gonna try. You know what? I don't know if I can do that. Hold on. Let me stop.